It's what the International Champions Cup is all about. Ever since its inception, it has been the nature of the fixtures, giving them an edge on the rest when the league campaigns do to enthuse the public, like Real Madrid. And so far, Marco Asensio, as you may be aware, set for a very long spell on reports, suggesting that Bale is definitely on his way to China. Mind you, on this 2019 renewal of the international. Significantly, Marco Asensio, who may struggle to play any part in the campaign ahead following the Leviathans, now over it appears. Kieran Trippier, Hermoso and Renan Lodi are asked. These players, superstars on both sides, the first ever Madrid derby played outside. Taking his mark, it was shifted right to Diego Costa.
We've been chatting about it before the game kicked off. They're fired up. They want to win this game. The animosity.
Get into the far post there, off the right foot ankle of Sergio Ramos, and had Morata touched it, I think it would have been.
If he touched it, I don't know.
Well, let's see again. I think the keeper had it covered. It was good by Sergio Ramos. Let's have a look. See,
Jerry, I wonder whether Morata
19 times in the Liga, 24 times in total. That looks like it takes a deflection for Atletico Madrid.
And the crowd are going absolutely crazy here in the international. Very nicely worked to Morata, who's also moving well here early on. Diego Costa was creeping in behind Morata.
This over the top, he's onside.
It's another race for Ramos to get back onside. Such a poor touch.
Against Arsenal, I thought they were very poor.
You're quite right.
You know, and Nacho getting sent off. They were all over the place. But
in there, Marcelo.
Point. And I want to prove a point for this man as well. He only got 6 goals last season in the 15-16, and it's scoring goals now. Look at this.
Saul has got it. There's one thing to score in that famous jersey, but to do it against the famous all-white seem to have been working very, very hard while they've been here since the...
And a great opening debut goal in the derby for him. Oh, defending, it really is. And where's Odriozola? He might get forward, but he hasn't got back. Sal gets to the byline, too easy for me, cuts it back. Oh, they're going to rip them to pieces.
Morata again finding João Felix. João Felix again.
Marcelo and Odriozola. It's the 2 centre-halves left, 4-on-2. He should have scored, or he should have...
Saul's challenge. Vinicius Junior. Jovic is well picked up at the moment, and there was to get a stiffer test here.
Well, they won't capitulate.
I think they're not going to take a chance.
He's a flat machine, and you know that's maybe a better partnership now because you've a target man.
Deflection on it. Courtois got down well
for Espanyol and Spain, and he's coming to a big club now.
But what about the understanding between?
There's contact, very little, and he's diving, and he's looking for the free kick.
Ramos kept his arms by his side. It's nicely done by Koke, brilliantly done.
He is a flying machine. He's got great technique. He knows where the back of the net is, and I think this is a right. It really is. Wonderful skills.
But Jerry, what are Real Madrid doing back?
And instinctively pivots there and bang, back of the net. No chance for Trippier. Wins this. The ball forward, clever, links it through. He's onside. He takes it so slow start and it's untrue. And they had that.
In recent years, Jerry, as you know so much better than I think it's fair to say he's trying to put in place as a kind of a system for this season.
Honestly, don't know. And I'm playing on the left-hand side with Hazard and on the right-hand side with Vinicius.
Legions of Real Madrid supporters here. Coming. Vinicius Junior. Didn't wait for Odriozola this time. And
Spain. Oh, it's his knee, the left knee.
Run last season in the Bundesliga.
Oh, he's a poacher. He needs better service, and that's the first service he.
Anyway, he's got that's what they paid the money for, Jerry. 60 million to.
It looks accidental to me, but it must have hurt. I expected. But what about the defence? What about, you know, Nacho? What about
an amazing rise for João Felix? He wasn't even considered to be a first-team star.
He goes for the superstar, doesn't he? Straight to the inside of it and scored a lot of goals now. Is this going to be a striking goal?
Yes, it is. Not a very good.
He's coming from a deep position. Nobody picks him up. Look at that pass. It's awful.
Saul won it back, and here we go again. in.
Huge defeat.
Diego Costa, written off too soon, perhaps. Wasn't it?
Committing suicide. They really are awful. There, the pass from Sergio Ramos is awful. Look at Madrid on his back foot. Solid. It's all about anticipation. And when Sal wins it and gives it here in the United States, it'll give him loads of confidence. And he's
off with an injury.
Yeah. Well, it was his left knee. It leaves him no choice but to book him. He had a tackle. Well, it's a silly challenge because
quite clearly something wrong. Something was amiss. And everybody... Lamar. It's a good one. Shots
to him, but they're not picking him up. Free header, he comes in from the edge of the box. Way for... And they bring cash into that. There's a push in the back. Push in the back. They find as if they haven't got the key to open the lock.
Come a long way out. Vinicius fit for a team that's only played one game before tonight. And here's Kieran Trippier arriving in the box. It's a great ball by Trippier.
In the back of the net. It's got to be in the goal. And so disappointed with the finish. He's got to be in. And I think Carvajal's going to end up getting in instead of... Oh!
That's a bit more like...
And in off the inside of the post. Back into the hands of Oblak. 3 weeks to sort it all out. Oh, good ball.
Odriozola's pullback wasn't bad. Name to so many over here. Not for much longer. Diego Costa went over. It might be a penalty.
From Isco.
Who's on a yellow card, remember. I wonder whether there's another yellow to come.
That's a penalty. He lays it off here. And there's the pass from Lamar. Now, one touch. Oh, it's just...
Costa. Down.
He hammers it straight down the middle. He opens his body up slightly, but...
Anywhere else right now. It's Real Madrid 0. 33 times La Liga has been troubling indeed. Fairly extraordinary state of play here at half-time in this international.
He's got players there that he knows he can have a look at, and he's under no pressure to put them under on Athola to be making way as Carvajal's on the pitch.
Go-to guy when there's a crisis at Real Madrid, and Zidane does rely on him. So Atletico get the ball moving in the second half here in the MetLife. Will down that right from Real. From Carvajal, just beyond Benzema, Luka Modric.
For Diego Costa, shows good pace.
He's loving it here tonight, looking complete. Player flattened in the 6. Real Madrid a distant third with 68 and likely to go 6 behind in the score. This is the Diego Costa we saw at Chelsea 3 and 4 years. We spotted it earlier tonight for our viewers. He just sits off the defender.
But what about the defence again? He's got a touch, and it's through the legs of Nacho. And he times his run perfectly through the legs of the defender. And he thinks it plays in between. And that old-fashioned number 10 position. And he picks it
away forward. Eden Hazard. Found Marcelo.
They'll put 2 players on you to stop you getting the ball and stop you becoming a threat. But 2 players straight away to close Eden Hazard down. So they have stopped him.
Better than us, but here's Marcelo. Still alive here. Eden Hazard. That's a bit more like it from Hazard, and they get one back, Real Madrid.
In that goal. And it hits the left heel of Nacho. I don't know if he knows too much about it, but it hit
Madrid jersey. Here it is, and he gets away from Correa.
Shows great determination
by the wayside.
I would say seeing the
Gareth Bale, who we were told all through today will definitely not thought out transfer for a player who just gives you everything every week. This is a fabulous run forward.
So he's only been on what 3 or 4 minutes, and he's a class player. He's a left-sided midfield player.
Maybe now
he has tonight. That's a class goal, absolutely.
Of his undoubted talent, he was a star at Sevilla. Atletico paid a lot
Going to come inside here, and he shows good body strength coming in on his right foot, and that's a great buried in the bottom corner.
Dare I say, Jerry, one of the forgotten men. Years when they're being shown up so badly here.
And he's played the ball in there, he's gone for the return pass, and he's thinking it over the top of...
You know, the team season before.
Say, Herrera, he gets across him, and I can see what he'll say. We drew 2-2. It's a good run.
Looking thoroughly fed up with life, isn't he? He's conceded one, and now he might concede again.
He was Real Madrid's top goal scorer last season with 21 goals.
Sharp stop. It's still alive for Real Madrid. Vasquez, deflection on the cross.
Well, De La Fuente gets the header there and hits the post. I'm not sure that crosses the line.
I don't think it did.
And it goes from De La Fuente. Does it cross the line? Oh,
better De La Fuente.
Yeah, Gareth Bale on the end of it, heading it downwards.
Cavalcade of goals, which to a degree masks what has happened here. Very painful lesson by their great local rivals. Hernandez